opportunity and stuff. And then I realized, I said, man, you're just doing stuff that you've seen on TV or porn. You know, we were always watching porn when we was young. So I was like, I'm just doing what I think men should do in my marriage, in the bedroom, all that stuff.
Right.
And then I released myself from the shackles of patriarchy. And I said, Kev, be free. And you know who came out? Moans McGee. Moans McGee was like, I'm Ariel. I let my body feel whatever comes out, comes out. If I feel like talking, I talk. If
I feel like you make more
moan.
total noise than Melissa does in the bedroom.
1,000,000%.
I feel like you.
I be having sex with her and myself. I'm a performer in everything I do. You like that, Kev? Yes. You talking to yourself? Mm-hmm. How do you like that? I'm enjoying it very well, actually. How do you like it?
You already talking. She coming back in there like, I wasn't even in there. Oh. I thought you were here.
I'm actually kind of tired now. I'm going to
go ahead and turn in.
Going to turn in for the turning. I don't feel like
she be in the bathroom. She hear you in there like, who's in there?
Yeah, Kev. You have been working out. But I think so. Here's the thing, though. If anything were to happen to Melissa and I would not feel safe no more.
Oh yeah, because you gotta.
I'll be like, man, I don't. Because now what's she gonna think? Is she going to the group chat?
Right.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, yes, this is sexual activity. We are having. You know what I'm saying? Like. Once you're 20 years in, man,
20 years in, you get the comfort level.
There's a comfort level that I could be free. Even if she was, be like, nigga, what was that? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
There's no.
But a new person, I would be like, I don't know what's going on in the streets.
Right.
I don't know what people are used to.
That's the thing. Like when you out here and you dating around and you're hooking up with different people, it's like you're not fully comfortable yet on those early sessions. So
I can imagine.
She was like, I'm like, you came? He's like, yeah. Why you ain't released? I don't know. I was just like, oh man, look out. But because they're not comfortable yet.
Yeah, because I can imagine you don't want to be. Well, it's impossible to be your full self.
Right.
On a first 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because what if you like? Oh, he thought that was weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you got to be reserved. That's why they say some of the best sex you have is in a very committed relationship.
For sure.
Because you got that trust, you got all that stuff going. You don't got the fear of being, oh, you're gonna make fun of me or whatever.
Right.
You can just be free.
Yeah.
Moans McGee, man.
Moans
McGee can't come out. If something happened to Melissa, Moans McGee gone, baby. Moans McGee dies with this relationship.
Quiet McGee.
I'll be saluting in the coochie. Tenfold good coochie. I couldn't be Moans McGee.
Vulnerability.
Took years to get that comfortable.
Yeah. I've been working on making more noise.
Make more noise. Be Moans McGee as well, Tom.
Post my moans.
Post Moans Justice.
I'm working
Moans
on
Thug and Harmony.
Money Love, man. That's who I want to be. Money Love. Come here, Money Love. Thought you'd never ask. Thought you'd never ask.
Oh, my God. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Ball Brothers. This is going to sound so out of context if you're not watching on Patreon, because this was the end of an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Based on the middle part of another episode, and we shoot all these episodes in the same day. But if you're just watching Monday to Monday, you're like, what's Moans McGee, man? Shannon Sharp, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, you had to be there.
But today's topic, the top movies that black people will get mad at you if you say you haven't seen. All right? Now, I skipped down a little bit, because I want to make sure we get some movie talk.
I got the lift.
All right, so there is many.
Yes.
Okay? I'm going to go. Is my turn first or your turn? No,
I went first last time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Beast on the grill.
So I'm going to say, and there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm going to say, I'm going to tell you why I'm going to say this one. The Color Purple.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? The Color Purple is a big one in the black community.
Yeah.
People get upset. The Color Purple is a movie that if you haven't seen outside of the black culture part, it's totally okay.
Yeah.
Because it is a heavy, traumatic, sad
It's
film.
not a good time.
It's not something like A Christmas Story. Like, oh, you should check this out.
It took me forever to see that, by the way.
Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Is that the one where he licks the thing?
Yeah.
I hate it.
I didn't
won't
see that until I was in my 30s.
I will not watch it
I might
all the
have
way,
been 40
too. At this point, I'm making a stand.
Yeah, I was just like,
it looks
Let
dumb.
me
and
watch this damn movie.
Yeah.
And I watched it. It was cool. It was cute.
Yeah,
You had to
I'm
be
out.
there.
Ralphie. Shut up, Ralphie.
You'll shoot your eye.
I've already
out,
chosen my Christmas movies, and the Christmas movie's not it.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. It's out. So y'all didn't respect it enough to say the right name. But anyway, back to The Color Purple. We making kids watch this. It's super culturally relevant. Tyler Perry used to do Color Purple jokes in his plays all the time. And everybody got it. So there's a lot of jokes like, you won't get this.
Right.
Till you do right by me. Like, so many of those things are like part of black culture now.
Right.
And black folks will lose
Told
it.
Harpo to beat me.
Oh, my God. And the new one is sad as well.
Yeah.
But people won't get mad if you haven't seen that. It's the original that you have had
It
to
tanked.
see. Did it?
At the box office?
Tanked?
It started.
I thought there was
It
all the
started
articles.
out well, and then it just nosedived.
Really?
Yeah.
The articles was that opening weekend or first day?
The first day it did really well.
Like 40 million?
It did really well first day, and then it was like,
But the second weekend it was
all right, yeah, it was just
so that
because
means
the budget was high, and so it just didn't do well overall.
Yeah. Dang. It was good to me.
Because the original Color Purple did very well at the box office back in the 80s.
Even though the NAACP boycotted it.
Yeah, it did really well.
That's crazy.
It almost made 100
In the box office?
mm-hmm.
In 80s?
domestically. Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
It's up there like in the 80s, 90s.
That's crazy. All right, what you got?
So I got Coming to America.
Yep.
If you ain't seen Coming to America, what is you doing?
Why are you even alive?
Here? Why are you here? What's the point of you?
Why are
your
you
parents
alive?
even busting nut to get you here?
Why was your daddy Moans McGee?
Why was he wasted the moans on this? You ain't seen Coming to America? Man, get out my house.
Get the hell out, actually.
Get out. I want you out of here.
And
You think I'm playing? I'm gonna go get the shotgun, the double barrel. I want you off my property.
That's what Stamp Jackson had in Coming to America. He robbed a McDonald's with a
Did he
shotgun.
have a double
I'm
double
pretty
barrel?
sure it was a.
That was
you
a
know,
big
it might
one.
have been a single barrel.
Oh, okay. Because the double barrel, we need to be in the country, man.
That's
Chill out.
Rosewood.
We need to be in the country.
Yeah, I think it was a single barrel.
Coming to America, though, if you haven't seen that, what is you doing?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Everybody's offended.
I make my kids watch it just so that wouldn't happen.
The music, the record is gonna scratch.
Yep.
The silverware is gonna hit the plate.
Yep.
It's gonna be a pause.
1,000%.
I've never seen Coming to America. Clink, 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 clink. Record scratch.
Hey, y'all.
You're gonna hear an eagle over here. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be.
That eagle sounds hilarious. All right. I'm going to go, and this one I know from personal experience. Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
The blacks.
You was way behind schedule.
The blacks ain't having it.
Especially to be as black in this movie as you
Man.
are. You was way behind
I didn't
schedule.
see Harlem Nights until 2015.
The pandemic.
No, Tone. I watched it at my old house. No, we watched it before then. It was like 2015, 2016, 2017,
No, it wasn't.
2018, 2019.
Nah, you pumped that up.
No, I watched it when I lived overseas for sure. It might have been late pandemic. Let me check.
You saw it. I feel like it was during the pandemic.
No, it wasn't during the pandemic because I moved to Calabasas in the pandemic. And I know I didn't watch it in that house. I did. Let's see.
Uh-huh. Yeah. When was it?
It was 2019.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
It was before
super
the
close.
pandemic.
It was
but
before the pandemic. We're
It
right
was
on the
way
cusp.
later. 2019?
That's
Dang,
crazy.
Kev. That's wild.
And you missed the black. I love the blacks.
I do love the
And
black.
comedy and all this and
When
movies.
did Harlem Nights come out?
89.
89. Dang. I missed it. But when I tell you, still holds up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was thinking, sometimes when you ain't seen a movie in a long time, like way since it came out, and people love it, you be like, man, it's probably like...
No, it came... Yeah, it's 89.
Yeah.
It was before another 48 hours.
I feel like people be hyping it, plus you got nostalgia. So I was like, it probably ain't going to be that
I
funny
don't want
now.
to hear none of these.
That's what I'm
excuses
just saying.
you're
That's what
talking
people
about.
be thinking.
I don't want to hear none of it.
But then I seen it now. But see, this is the problem. Even when you do the black stuff that you shouldn't have done, people just get mad that
You got to get thrown on the grill. You want to talk about
I've been
people
watching
grilling.
since 2019.
But nah, man, you should have been in there.
That's 6 years.
What took so long?
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to
How
Harlem
you see
Nights.
Coming to America? You ain't see Harlem Nights.
I done told you. My aunt had all the DVDs. I mean, the VHS.
No, was
she
had
didn't have Harlem Nights.
She didn't.
She didn't have Harlem Nights.
Oh, okay.
I've seen so many movies strictly because my aunt, who didn't pay attention, was just like, man, watch TV.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to get you Sucker,
Yeah.
Coming to America, Boys in the Hood. I used to be at her house all the summers then I watch it. You break that up with Little Mermaid.
Got you.
Then
So
go
if she
back
had
to-
Harlem Nights, you would have watched it.
For sure.
Okay.
I watch everything black. And she had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But she didn't this is what I don't understand. Maybe she was Jehovah's Witness. I don't think she liked a lot of violence. And I think Harlem Nights had a little gun violence.
It did, you know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I'm
People
gonna get you sucker
murdered.
had a little gun violence.
It did.
She
but it
wasn't
was-
but Harlem Nights had I'm
I'm gonna get you sucker. It was silly
It
violence.
was silly.
Yeah.
It was the big toe and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like that.
It was ridiculous.
But yeah, 'cause-
Harlem Nights, it was a little bit more gangster.
It was a little more gangster, and that's what I think it was. She was Jehovah's Witness who was like, Tony loves this about her. He likes when people go against their religion stuff.
Oh man, it's
But they're
funny.
not supposed to
I'd
give
be like,
gifts
Look at
in
you.
Jehovah's Witness. So she wouldn't give me a gift. But when I go over her house after my birthday, there would be something that I would like.
You can
unwrapped.
have it if you want.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't even say nothing.
Oh.
She'd just be like, just like you couldn't say anything. But you couldn't. And it was the only thing on the kitchen table was like a Ninja Turtle. She like,
That's funny, man.
but she can't say happy birthday.
right. We're not celebrating.
I
Just say the
You
gift.
just so happen to have a toy on there.
It's just on the table.
So what? All right, watch these movies. But yeah, and remember, people forget there was a time, right, prior to streaming, that movie also had to be available to go and get, right? And some movies were not in Blockbuster. Like I wasn't looking for it terribly, but I didn't even see Harlem Nights that much.
It was
but
in
then,
there.
No, it wasn't, man. And in the
was in
streaming era, you can now watch anything you want.
Harlem Nights was in the video store,
It wasn't,
man.
Tone, not a Blockbuster.
I'm not about to let you get away with
Blockbuster
this.
in 2003, Harlem Nights was not in there.
2003.
Wasn't
Harlem
in there.
Nights was in there.
Nuh-uh, man,
It's
it
an
was
Eddie
old.
Murphy movie. This ain't some low budget.
Nah,
we
man.
taking it off the shelf.
Trading Places was in there, but not Harlem Nights.
Nah, I'm
It's
not
Dan
buying
Aykroyd,
it. I'm
man.
not buying it, man.
Mortimer.
I'm not buying this.
All right, what you got?
I got New Jack City.
I believe not only New Jack City, every hood movie
For
that
sure.
came out
100%.
during that time.
Most of my list is that.
New Jack City is Wesley Snipes, Ice-T,
Mm-hmm.
Nino Brown.
You ain't see New Jack City? Be like, no.
That might be the leader of the hood classics.
Oh, New Jack City was New
in
Jack
Boys
City
in the
and
Hood, you
Boys in
think?
the Hood.
Yeah.
Those two, I feel like more people. Boys in the Hood did slightly better at the box office.
Oh,
they
did
came
it?
out in the same year. That's what's crazy. They came out in the same year.
Wait, well, wasn't Wesley Snipes bigger than he was a bigger star than anybody in Boys in the Hood at the time?
Yeah, well, Wesley Snipes wasn't that big then.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't that big then. Like, because before that, he was in Major League. He wasn't like, he never led a film before.
Willie Mays Hayes?
Yeah, he was in Major League before New Jack City. But when New
Wait.
Jack City came out, even when I saw Wesley Snipes, I was like, who was that guy? Like, I didn't even piece together that was Major League.
Wait, when did New Jack City come out?
91,
When did White Man Can't Jump come out?
92.
So you know what? In my mind, that is the same. I saw White Man Can't Jump first.
Okay, gotcha.
I saw that in the theaters.
Yeah.
I saw New Jack City later.
Okay.
So in my mind, he was already Wesley Snipes, but now I realize that's out of order release-wise.
Yeah. New Jack City is what propelled him to where he
Really?
was. Yeah.
So when was Demolition Man?
93.
Peeps, I know what you're thinking. Tom, why are we in your bathroom? Let me tell you something, man. The bathroom, a lot of the times, when you're getting ready for that magic moment with somebody special, you might run up in the bathroom real quick to freshen up, or you know what I'm saying? Get a little extra ingredient for yourself. You know what I'm talking about, you feel me? That's why BlueChew is here for you, man. Does BlueChew work? That's what people want to know. Does it work? If you're asking that question, we want you to know that BlueChew is putting their money where their mouth is by giving you a month free. You get a free month of BlueChew. That sounds like a win to me, you know what I'm saying? A free month of anything is a good time. Man, I wish I had a free month of rent. That'd be fire. BlueChew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Now, BlueChew tablets are made in the U.S. of A. and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part? It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. You can take them anytime, day or night. You can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Yeah, man. Listen, man. BlueChew wants men rock hard. They want y'all rock hard and cock diesel, if you will. They told me that's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. All right? Till every tent is pitched, till every rod is raised. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our audience. All right? Try BlueChew free. Just pay $5 for shipping at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the Ball Brothers.
So he was killing.
He
in
was
those
working,
3
man.
years.
Because also in that time frame, Passenger 57.
I was about to say, and then 2 Wong Fu was what, like 95, 96?
That was like 95, 96. Yeah, that was much later. So it was like New Jack City, then, also Jungle Fever was 91.
91?
Yes. So Wesley
Is he
Snipes
considered
had
the lead of that?
New Jack. Yes.
So,
But he
okay,
had already been working with Spike Lee because he was in Mo Better Blues.
give me the Wesley Snipes ascension.
Okay, so you had him in Major League. You would just see him.
That's
in
like
stuff.
like ensemble.
So New Jack City. That's where he got top billing.
Okay,
His
yeah,
name above the title.
yep.
So it was Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Judd Nelson, Mario Van Peebles.
Okay,
New Jack City comes out, and then that summer, Jungle Fever comes out.
so New Jack City is like winter.
Yeah, it
Okay.
came out like February. I wanna say.
Okay.
So it was New Jack City. Jungle Fever comes out, and that's him and Annabella Sciorra. But the leading seller of that movie was Spike Lee.
Yep,
So it was a Spike
Auteur.
Lee joint.
yep.
So it was Wesley was in that as well. And
Mhm.
then, so he did those two in the same year.
Yep.
That's a hot year because Jungle Fever did well too.
Yep.
So then you got White Man Can't Jump. You got Passenger 57.
I forgot about Passenger 57.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
So, because that was like, Wesley Snipes can do action.
yeah.
So it was like, well, let's check this out. And that's when he
Yep.
became an action star.
Yep.
Because before that, he was drama. Even
He
though
was.
he's in Major League, we see him in these dramas. Oh, he can be funny too. White Man
Yep.
Can't Jump.
Yep.
Wesley Snipes can do it all.
He's great. I wish he didn't have the tax thing. I wish he didn't even have the break in his career. I feel like we've appreciated him at every step, but he can do no wrong.
He has done it all as a leading man.
He was that Kevin Hart miniseries with him and Wesley Snipes.
That's fantastic.
Kevin Hart is a great dramatic actor.
Did you see Fight Night yet?
Not yet. I've heard good things though.
Kevin Hart, when I was telling
The patron saint.
the patron saints this, I was like, yo, Kevin Hart, I fully buy him and I don't look for him for comedy anymore.
He's so good.
Like when I look at him in Fight Night or anything where he plays like the straight man, I'm like, yeah, I see him as that character.
My favorite Kevin Hart movies and work, the Wesley Snipes thing, I can't think of the name, with True Story.
Yeah.
Is my favorite thing he's ever done.
Uh-huh.
I believed him more in that role than anything else.
Oh, he's fantastic in that.
Bryan Cranston movie, the
Yes.
French remake.
The Upside.
The Upside, my second
Great.
favorite thing. What was the next one?
Was it some dramatic piece in there? Or?
No. The movie where he was, is it called Fatherhood?
Oh, I didn't see Fatherhood.
Fatherhood, he was really believable.
Yeah.
I was like, I like him in dramatic roles.
Me too.
I don't mind him in funny stuff. Like
Me neither, but
he-
it's like,
but he can
I don't
pull
look
it
at him
off.
and be like, man, I just need the comedy, say something
Mm-mm.
funny. I can watch him in Fight Night, and I'm looking at him just trying to. I'm only one episode in, but I'm just watching him orchestrate the whole night.
I've heard good things
and
about it.
he's good in it, man.
Yeah, I've heard people was like, Kev, you should check out Fight Night.
Yeah.
Top Notch World, Teresa, she's an Instagram, or was on Instagram. She's in there. Anyway, this is what I love about this podcast. Y'all lucky we can't just do movies only. We only do the other stuff just to, I swear, we could do movie topics only.
Oh.
It don't make, we got to mix in the other stuff, but it's movies at the heart of it.
Don't get me started on the movie stuff.
All right, what was that? Oh, you said
so Wesley Snipes, I feel like he's
after
done.
57. So when Judge Dredd come in? I mean, Demolition Man.
Demolition Man was 93. So that was after Passenger 57. So it was like, oh, we know he do action. So and then he also in 93, he was in Rising Sun with Sean Connery, which also did well. Wesley Snipes was killing in the 90s.
It was great.
And then 95 was Money Train. Money Train didn't do as well as White Man Can't Jump, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then he was just doing mad like action movies after that. And then Blade in 98. And before in between, he was doing The Art of War and like Murder in 1600.
Loved it.
He dipped into like action man mode.
And actually people do mention this a lot. I wish he got more. He was the Marvel Cinematic Universe before it was Marvel. I think that was the first time a superhero movie was R-rated.
Yes.
Was Blade. Those movies were good. I totally forgot that Ryan Reynolds was in Blade 3.
Yeah, because
somebody brought it up. It was terrible. And Ryan Reynolds doesn't even look like himself in that movie.
Yeah, it was
he had the beard and the weird stuff. Because somebody was like, the year is 19 whatever. Ryan Reynolds stars with Wesley Snipes and Blade. And Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez break up.
Oh, yeah.
And that happened the year Blade 3 came out and the year that Deadpool came out. Jennifer
they was linking it up?
Lopez and Ben Affleck broke up. And Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds were Blade.
Blade Trinity.
Yes, Blade Trinity, and then Deadpool, where they were like he stars opposite Blade.
But anyway, crazy.
Okay. My next movie.
Okay.
Friday.
Yes.
The Blacks. You don't have to have seen all the Fridays. You don't have to see next Friday or Friday after next, but you have to have seen OG Friday.
You don't need next Friday at all.
You don't.
You don't even need it to exist.
Tony, really? The Mexican little joker
Take next Friday out of here. You know why?
What do you like
Here's
about
what I appreciate about next Friday.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps. Pinky.
Dom D.C. Curry.
Michael Blackson.
Dom
D.C. Curry and Kim Willie were good too.
Okay, Mr. Nasty Time.
Yeah, they were good too.
That's like 5 things. You just don't like the Mexicans was doing too much.
Everybody was doing too much, except for Pinky.
Pinky was absolutely doing too much. That's what made it funny.
But it was a great do too much.
And he's also playing it straight, technically.
Yeah, he's playing it dead serious.
He's not.
I felt like he wasn't trying to make me laugh.
No. Why does that bother you so much?
Because I'm like, you're desperate,
Tony,
man. You're desperate for these laughs.
A comedy that is trying to make Tony Baker laugh, be like, no. Anytime people make you do something, you be like, no. Take your shirt off.
I just feel the desperation, and it's like, the Aztec warrior, and he kept saying it, and I was like, you're trying to make this a catchphrase. That's what I was thinking. Like, everything in the first Friday was organically catchphrase. Everything that was said.
Yes.
This one, I was like, yo, we got to relive the magic. We gotta have something that people can say. We got to have the catchphrases. I know that was a note they was giving to these actors.
There's nothing worse than somebody trying to make you do a catchphrase.
So I was like, man, y'all trying too hard, man.
Nothing worse.
And
no more lactose. Gracias. But I did say that for a lot of times.
And the reason I like Mike Epps in Next Friday is because I know he was going off the page.
Yeah,
and that stuff was sticking and working.
Yeah.
And I was just like, see, I like Day Day. And then I was just like, oh no. And then they incorporated that one stoner dude. And I was just like, you don't even need to be here. And it was just like,
we gotta get this money by tomorrow.
Then Debo turned it up, and then you had Sticky Fingers as his companion. He was doing too much. I was like, nah, man.
So Friday after next, you was back cool?
Friday after next, I was like, all right, y'all done chilled out a little bit.
Money Mike was good.
Money Mike was fantastic.
And
Damon was fantastic. That little fight in the beginning where, know, Craig was fighting him, and then he's like, man, wake up. You know you heard that shit. I was like, that's exactly what I would have said if I was in Ice Cube's position. Like, you didn't hear me fighting this man in the living room? You was in here asleep the whole time?
I love that you came back around. Y'all calm down and I'm right back.
Yeah.
But I'll never forgive you for next Friday. And I don't like silly. Don't make me laugh.
I didn't like next Friday.
I'll laugh
man.
if I want to laugh. Don't try to make me laugh.
Comedies are hard because they trying to relive the magic and they get desperate for the relive. And then you can feel it. You're forcing it.
I don't mind it, though.
Nah, man.
I don't mind it. So do you think No More Locked Doors was funny, though?
Who?
No More Locked Doors. Gracias.
No.
I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
I felt them trying to.
Like Tony took his hand out of the popcorn and just crossed his arms.
You know what I did
Butter
like?
on the shoulder.
I liked his brothers better.
Hector.
Because they were playing it dead serious.
Yeah, Little Joker was the one you didn't like.
He was doing the I like him as an actor a lot.
Yeah. But Hector played that same role in Training Day. He literally is playing the same role.
He wasn't in Training Day.
He was.
The shit pushed in?
No, not him. The other the guy who his name is Hector in almost all those movies.
Oh,
the middle brother.
No, it's the little one. Jacob Vargas was the one that was.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other brother that was calm.
Oh yeah,
he was at the table in Training Day.
Oh yeah.
Playing the same. He played the same
he played
role.
the same guy in like several movies.
Yeah,
same guy.
28.
SWAT, Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Somewhere he's always Hector.
Nah, fool, what you doing?
Yeah.
What's your line? I know, nah,
Yeah.
fool, what
Street
you doing?
Kings,
Everything, nah, fool, I know.
Yeah.
I studied at
I
Oxford.
forgot he was in Next Friday.
Yeah, he's the other brother.
He's the other brother.
But then the other one was
The
really
other
quiet.
one was, I really believed him. I believed him 100%. I was like, yo, this dude, they got him off the streets of L.A.
He gonna kill
For sure.
somebody.
100%.
All right, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna do this for personal reasons, but I don't feel like it, that it should apply. Sister Act 2. I don't like the heat I got for not seeing this movie because I feel like it's not a classic. But I'm going to just throw it on the list since y'all rolled so much hell.
Leah, do you see what I got to deal with?
Sister Act 2. I don't think it's a classic.
This is when I want to quit this podcast. I'd rather you kick a baby in the kneecap every time we sit down to shoot than to say these things.
Sister Act 2, man.
You doggone right they don't.
It's not.
Why? Why ain't it? I heard it before. I need you to say it to me again. Why is it not? And I know how you feel, and I do agree.
The first Sister Act is more of a classic.
No, it ain't. For black culture. Wake up. Sister Act 1 is a great movie. Yes, I've never said
it's a better
different.
movie.
It actually, I agree with it has a better story.
Better story for sure. 100%.
Sister, the mob,
yes.
the showgirls,
Fish
the
Out of Water.
I'm a big fan of Fish Out of Water.
I love Fish Out of Water.
Love it.
Yes.
The second one.
And then Whoopi took a back seat.
To the kids.
Fuck
you don't like
kids.
black.
Fuck them kids, man. I wanted to see Whoopi.
She didn't take a back seat.
She took a back seat, man.
How?
She was
She's
chilling.
the teacher.
She was the teacher.
Cold beans, hey, and collard greens. She was in it good.
She was a good teacher, and I felt that connect. But the reason people love that movie is the songs were better.
For sure.
That's what it's all about.
You know what I would love? And I don't know why Broadway does. Have they done a Sister Act 2 Broadway?
I don't know.
Boy, you talk about take my money.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't. If they haven't,
has that not happened?
Because the music in both Sister Acts really resonated.
They have the first one.
Yeah, the first one I know for sure. But I like the first.
I feel like they can blend the two.
Yeah,
together.
the little lady was my favorite, and Kathleen the Jimmy.
She's just a ball.
She's
of
just
energy.
just
Just
she
adorable.
Ain't done Hocus Pocus.
She adorable, man.
Sister Act. I feel like she'd be cool.
Sister Act 2 is not a black classic. Thank you.
It is.
Thank you.
We're going to settle this right
Thank
now.
you, Terrell.
We're going to settle this right. And I'm talking about pull me up.
Yeah, that's why your camera's greasy, man.
Like a piece of
mad
chicken
greasy.
been in my pocket all day. Y'all, tell Tony Baker that Sister Act 2 is a black classic.
It's not
movie.
a black classic.
It's a black classic.
Man,
He didn't
watch
see it
out.
until last Thursday, so he don't respect it and he ain't got no nostalgia. It's a black classic.
We wasn't even talking about it when it came out in 1993. We wasn't talking about it as blacks. We wasn't out here like, did you see Sister Act 2? Did you see? We wasn't even talking about it.
Now, here's what I can say. I can't see when it came out to the box
Mhm.
office. That was a movie
I was
for
there in
sure
real
saw.
time,
I
goddammit.
saw it on VHS like we did most of the time in the
Right.
90s. We watched it, and see, that's the problem. Tony ain't watched it a million times like the regular black.
That's why y'all like it so much, because you saw it all the
It's
time,
a
because you ain't had no
classic,
other
man.
movies to choose from.
We had plenty of movies.
Y'all just had that cassette sitting there, so look, let's just watch it
We
again.
did run it back.
And you like the
Okay.
songs. That's what it's all about.
You know what, Tony? If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
What?
See, you don't even know that because that's his Sister Act.
Wow.
Because he doesn't know it. Leah is white.
I am white and I know it.
See, he don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
I'm supposed to have a podcast
Because
with this man.
it's not a classic.
See, man, I'm done with this. Ball Brothers is over. It's not.
It's not a classic. That's the name of the tour. It's not a classic.
But blacks will get upset.
I know they was on my neck.
And now that you've seen it and you don't respect it, we're even more mad.
It was cute.
I'd rather it wasn't cute.
It was cute.
It was classic.
It was cute with good songs.
It was great. It does lean heavily on the blackness in the song, but Rita and her mom, man, that was good. Shirley Ralph, man.
We've been there before. Been there, done that. The
We've been
mom
there.
don't approve of the dream, man. How many times we got to go through this in movies?
The dad was a musician. Always, the other parent was always a musician.
Always.
In what he do,
Because they
he
didn't
died
make it
a
now.
drunk.
You ain't going to make it. I just want you to focus on school because I don't want you to end up like me. It's the same tried and true trope.
Now.
They did that in the 5 Heartbeats.
They do that. No, tell me what they do in superhero movies all the time. I don't want you to get close because everybody who get close to me ends up dying. So I'm going to push you
Well,
away.
people be getting killed, though. So it's
It's a
different
trope.
stakes.
It's a
different
trope.
take, but it's a trope for sure.
Logan, as soon as that girl came, you get away from me, kid. I don't know. My claws come out slow, and I don't want you to get close to me because everybody always dies. Heard it all before.
But that's fair.
Bah,
though.
humbug.
But it's fair.
Why
and
ain't it fair on the
And
music
Logan is
tip?
fantastic.
Why? Logan's great.
Logan is
Let me tell you what pissed me
fantastic.
off about Logan. It made me so mad that they don't nominate comic book movies for Oscar stuff.
Absolutely.
That could have been nominated for Best Picture. You could have nominated Hugh Jackman for Best Actor.
Patrick
you
Stewart
could
supporting.
supporting. And if you nominated the baby, I wouldn't have been mad either.
I wouldn't have been mad either. That should have been
She probably
nominated
wouldn't have
for
won.
Best Picture.
You could throw her in.
That should have been nominated for Best Picture.
hate
Hugh Jackman
that.
should have got an Oscar nomination.
He
for
should
it.
have got it. Maybe he doesn't win, but it was non-worthy. And that movie was very low superhero stuff.
Yeah.
They had a couple fights, but it wasn't.
That didn't feel like a comic book movie
No, it
at
was like
all.
an action. I mean, it had a lot of action, but
Yeah.
it was a dramatic film. I
The
hate
action,
that.
the action. What I love about Logan, the action meant something. It wasn't just like we fighting just to be fighting.
No,
It
they
was
coming
real
for that
stakes.
girl, man.
I was nervous.
and
I
we're
was
not
sweating.
stopping.
Yeah, he got that
But
black
once
family
X-23
killed.
came, he did get the black family
He
killed.
got that
man,
black
and I knew
family
it.
killed. That's the second time he done got a family killed.
Soon as
in
you
this
go
movie.
big dinner bowls, their people is gonna be
That's
dead.
the last meal they're gonna ever have.
Once you got a tray of biscuits,
Yes.
you're out of here, buddy. You opened up your farmhouse to a superhero and you went big meal.
You're dead.
You're dead.
That's the
buddy.
last meal.
You got
the
corn?
peas, the mashed potatoes, and the corn. You
You're
laid it down,
done.
and they looking at you like, man, y'all are really warm.
You got
Thank
the
you.
tree out. You got the pickup truck.
Done.
You got the tire swing. Then people gonna shoot your house up.
Done. You're done.
You're done.
You're
Don't
done.
call. As soon as they made dinner, I said, man,
The family's
Dang.
out of here, man.
I knew y'all was gonna die tonight.
It was a lovely black family, man. They all three of them dead. They didn't even spare the child.
The baby, get that baby out of here.
I was
Everybody's dying, and we're shooting a hole in your pickup truck too. You live on a farm, you're done.
That's the same because he killed.
Listen, people, it's all about growth. The podcast that we do, we want to grow year after year. Every year we want to go up. We want to glow up. And that's what we want to do in business, right? Whether it be a podcast, whether it be merch, whether it be shows added, we always want to grow and evolve. And since the last holiday season, I asked myself, I asked Kim, like, yo, have we grown? Have we grown as a podcast? Is your podcast growing? We got multiple podcasts going. But a lot has changed over the last year. And if you have a growing e-commerce business, you can relate. Whether you're looking for better efficiency during the hectic holiday season or your business is outgrowing your old shipping solutions, you need Shipstation to help you scale your business. Shipstation helps you achieve exceptional shipping efficiency with a robust all-in-one order fulfillment system that integrates with over 180 of the most popular e-commerce platforms, marketplaces, and carriers. One of the dopest things about Shipstation is the automation. None of us like to do repetitive tasks over and over and over again. But Shipstation can automate that, you know what I mean? They can automate many repetitive tasks such as assigning orders to a specific warehouse, selecting a shipping service, and splitting orders into multiple shipments. Effortlessly scale your business with smart features and automations that boost efficiency while bringing the cost down. Lead your business into the future with technology built to save you time, extra costs, and headaches. It's the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers with discounts Up to 89% off UPS, DHL, Express, and USPS rates. Seamlessly integrate with services and selling channels you already use and manage orders on one easy dashboard. Deliver a better customer service experience with industry-leading features that help you find the best carrier rates, print labels, and make customer service a breeze. Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with Shipstation. And 98% of the companies that stick with Shipstation for a year become customers for life. So scale your e-commerce business with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to Shipstation today. Go to shipstation.com/bald to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's shipstation.com/bald. Don't forget that bald in there. You know what I'm saying? That bald is going to get you a free 60-day trial. Man, get in on that.
He got a family killed in Wolverine
He
Origin.
be getting. That's why he go. If people get close to me, even the black family,
And that's why the trope mattered.
and the musicians don't matter.
No,
like that
man,
trope ain't never
hush.
happened.
She was just hating. She was hating. I'm trying to keep you alive. That's the difference.
That's true. Rico Starr said, once you start talking about your dreams and getting married,
That
dead.
Dead.
That was in Black Dynamite too.
Yep. And once you connect with a character, hey man, I really appreciate
When we
you,
get out
man.
of this and
Yep.
we get back home, man, we going.
Every time they had a little final moment, Kev leaving the apartment, I'd be like, Kev, man, I really appreciate you, man. I love you, Tone. You're dead. In the next scene, you're out of here. You never connect with the main character.
Never connect. We should make a movie like, don't connect with me. Don't connect with me.
Come on, man.
You connect with me in this scene, I'm finna die. So
Let me
don't
connect.
say.
Let me just tell you.
Nah, don't tell me nothing was to happen when
All
we
right,
get
all
home.
right, all right. And then when you leave, I yell it out the window. I love you, Kev. No!
I told you don't connect.
I didn't think it was real.
He connected, y'all. He connected.
No, no.
I'm trying to run from the connection. No. I love you, Kev.
I love you, Kev, man. You changed my life. Without you, I don't know how I would have went on.
I told you don't connect with me.
You would have got hit by a bus. You get run over by the bus for good measure.
I told you don't
No.
connect with me. Whatever you do, don't connect with me.
And then I look at the camera. Look.
He
This
said, I
is the
love
few-
you. Blam. I love you, Kev. Blam.
Every time you never connect with the main
Never,
character.
man.
It's a wrap.
It's 123movies.com. It's going to happen.
You're done.
All right. Is it me or you?
It's you.
The Wiz.
Yes.
Got to see The Wiz.
Wiz.
We made our kids watch The Wiz for this very reason.
Did they like it?
They did not enjoy it. And then we took them to see The Wiz on Broadway. They were
Still
like,
nothing.
you guys are 0 for 2 on The Wiz. We done seen it. And because I feel like nostalgia plays a huge role.
But I feel like the songs are so good.
They like the songs.
Okay.
They like You Can't Win.
What they ain't like?
just the rest
The
of
oldness of it? They just didn't like it because it looked
it. No,
old.
it took a minute to get going.
Oh, okay, yeah. It did
You know what I'm
take a minute.
saying? By the time you get to You Can't Win and Don't Mean No We Got Bad News, it was like, oh, okay. But it
Because
was
especially like that first song in the kitchen, bring back the feeling
yeah, they was like,
that we had. That's
because
kind
you
of
also
tough to
come
get
in
through.
hype as the parent.
That's
Like,
tough to come through, man. He's like, man, why they singing like this?
Exactly.
Bring back the feeling
exactly.
that we had.
And the Wiz on Broadway, they were so talented, but Tone, it was long.
No.
It was long, man. I had just flown back. I was like,
I feel like the songs don't get good until You Can't Win.
You
and-
Can't
and The
Win is when it
Crows.
kicks off
That's
good.
when it kicks off.
But before that, whew,
Yeah.
whew,
I can see that being tough initially.
whew.
But after that, though, after You Can't Win,
now we home
they're
cooking.
firing on all cylinders.
now we cooking with grease.
Yeah.
Folks. But up until then, they got the TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to give me something early.
I get it. Because I don't think the Baker Boys truly appreciated The Wiz.
I don't think
Damn
it's
sure didn't
also-
appreciate Schoolhouse Rock.
the cartoon.
Yeah, I tried to
I feel like
shove
it's
that
hard
on
to
them. They was like, man, turn it off.
I'm just a bill.
Man,
Yes, I'm only
they
a
was not
bill.
having it. I was like, yo, nouns, yo. Turn it off. I was like, oh, all right, man.
I feel like it's hard to connect with movies that came out before you were born unless you grew up watching them. if you go back to a movie that was out before you were born and you didn't watch it as a kid, you'd be like, man, what the hell is this?
Because it look.
And why do you like it? It's all in the middle of the TV and stuff. They're like,
It definitely looks different.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of movies that were.
Like I try to watch my everybody at All Deaf was like Blazing Saddles. You got to watch it. I turned it on and I was like,
You ain't like it?
I'm not connecting with. And also they hyped it to the max.
Okay.
I remember watching it and being like, oh, this probably was really risque when it came out.
For sure.
Because some of them jokes, I was like,
Oh yeah.
this kid, because it was like 70-something, 77 maybe. So I remember being like, it's funny, but they hyped it up like, it's the best thing since comedy. Good is coming to America. And I was like,
Hold on now.
so
That's
I
wild.
watched it and I was like, nah, Mel Brooks. I like Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks is dope.
I love Mel Brooks. And I got it, but it wasn't like, I just wasn't feeling how y'all was feeling. They probably overhyped it, but it is funny though.
Yeah.
And I know they got away with some
Oh, they
stuff.
got away with some wild stuff. You know what holds up that's old? I think that's before my time, or maybe even, but I think I saw it as a kid. Airplane.
Oh, I love it. Leslie
Airplane
Nielsen?
is just, yeah.
With this Leslie Nielsen, man.
Yeah. Airplane.
I don't
was
think
just,
he's done
but
anything.
that's an ensemble piece.
But Leslie, man.
Yeah. Airplane is.
I might just go back and watch all them Naked Guns.
Oh, the Naked Gun is so funny, man.
Man, I love him.
It's just how straight he be playing everything.
He's not. That's why you like it.
He,
'Cause
he
he's not trying to
I
make
feel
you
like
laugh.
he's not trying to make me laugh at all.
The movie is
He
trying to make
doing
you laugh, though.
completely silly stuff, but him, dead serious. That time
He
when
don't
he
even
got out the
smile.
car and didn't shut it down properly, and the car was just driving on its own, causing complete chaos. And then he's
That's
shooting,
silly in and
he's
of
shooting at the
itself.
car, and the airbag is going on.
He did shoot
He's
like
like,
that,
did
too.
y'all get the license plate? Did y'all get the description of it? And then he like, wait, that was, and he didn't say nothing.
He had the revolver,
Then
too.
he had the revolver shooting at an empty car that he let roll out.
Yeah. Nah, it's good.
Come
It's
on,
good.
man.
All right, what else you got?
Oh, I got I got a few things. I got this.
Just go through your
even though
list.
it's not a black movie,
Oh,
but black folks be tripping. Goonies.
do we be tripping about Goonies?
Yes. They've been on my neck about the Goonies for.
Have you not seen it?
I saw it last year, all the way through. First time I saw it all the way through was last year.
Really?
They was on my neck.
Hey, you guys.
Yep. They was like, you ain't seen the Goonies, Tone?
I feel like that might be a everybody. I can't think of
Is
anybody.
it
our
just
age.
black movies, or are we talking about movies
I
black
mean-
people get mad at you?
Black people get mad at you.
Goonies.
I think everybody get mad.
Everybody
about
was
Goonies.
mad at me.
Yeah.
But black folks is in everybody.
That's like the Sandlot.
They
like
was-
how you ain't seen the Sandlot?
Yeah.
Like what was you doing that you didn't watch the Sandlot?
I saw the Sandlot.
But no, I'm saying like
Yeah,
the
but
Goonies is
yeah.
like the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Like how you didn't
Goonies is even bigger than the Sandlot.
for sure.
And they was
Why didn't
every-
you watch the Goonies?
And that's what I can't figure out. The Goonies is right up my alley.
That's what I'm
it
not
came out where I'm
understanding.
just absorbing all the movies. We renting everything. We going to see everything. I don't know how the Goonies slipped under my radar.
So that can happen with
'Cause
the
I
Goonies,
saw-
but not Harlem Nights.
Huh?
It can happen with the Goonies, but not Harlem Nights.
Well, you was mad ridiculous though. With
How?
Harlem Nights.
What is the
because
difference?
you missed the Black McGee.
Oh, okay.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
fair. But
Black-
you missed the
blackity-
movie McGee. You more
blackity
movie
black
McGee than
black.
I'm Black McGee.
You big Black McGee and big comedy McGee together. So it was a 2-for-1.
You win.
And you didn't come in with the Harlem Nights.
You won.
And
You
be
got
like,
me.
yeah, man, you always talking black
I
comedy.
already
and then
agreed
look at
that you won.
Yeah, man, feel more though. I'm piling it on. But for some reason though, I don't know how the Goonies are scared. Because I didn't watch the Lost Boys and Indiana
That's what I'm
Jones
saying.
and the
There was
Temple
like
of
a
Doom,
whole-
Monster Squad. I watched everything
Yeah.
around it. I'm like, yo, why didn't y'all rent the Goonies?
When
I
did you
watched
realize
the
you hadn't seen
Gremlins.
it?
It was like, because for years, I felt like I saw it. And I was like, yeah, I saw the Goonies. And then I was like, wait a minute. Because I
That's
knew
low-key
about the
hot.
Hey You Guys, and I remember what's his name? Chunk, and I remember,
yeah.
I remember all that, but I was
Because it
like,
was like that was just part of culture.
yeah.
People
And-
had the Goonies shirts. Like
Yeah.
it was a cool thing to have the Goonies movie shirt.
Right.
In other movies,
Yeah.
they will be wearing the Goonies shirt. You know
Even
what I'm
now,
saying?
the Goonies shirt looks dope.
Yeah, Lost Boys is kind of like that too.
I
It's just
love
like
Lost
such a cult
Boys.
class. I love Lost
I
Boys.
saw that in theaters. I was like, man, this is the best shit ever.
Lost Boys, man, Tone,
I
that was
was-
my movie for
Woo!
a minute.
Lost Boys was fire.
I was like, man, nobody else will ever use vampires in a
Oh my
way
God.
that is as good as Lost Boy. Until I saw True Blood, I was like, okay, well, this is different. Because Lost Boys was great.
Lost Boys.
Because it wasn't like Dracula.
No.
But like vampire stuff until Lost Boys for me, it was the same like
it was Dracula
formula.
being creepy.
Yeah,
Trying to
big
seduce.
Transylvania stuff. We're like, okay, and then
Yeah.
Lost Boys came out. I was like, these vampires are cool.
These vampires are cool, young.
yeah,
And then you got young heroes.
they slick back with the
Yes.
hair.
It tapped into the youth now.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh snap, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to be them and the good guys. I wanted to be the vampires and the good guys.
Absolutely.
I wanted to be Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Man,
I want to
the
play
Coreys,
I want to
man.
play the Frog Brothers so bad. Like if I was in that movie, I would want to be one of the Frog
Yeah,
Brothers.
yeah, for
Because they
sure.
was dead serious
It was
in that
great.
comic book shop. They was like, yo, man, vampires is really out here, dog. And Corey Haim was like, what? Yeah, man, you laughing. This comic book's based on real shit, man. They was trying to spit
They
game
didn't have
on
time
them.
for no mess around.
They
man.
was
You think this is
serious
because of the
business with
movie,
them.
man. We fit people be dying.
Soon as
man.
he walked in, they was on his neck like, new in town, huh? You let us fill you in on what's going on around here. I love them characters.
So it's a good
but it was
time.
like, but what made the Lost Boys so good for me too, this was at a time where I was scared of scary movies.
Yeah.
So I went to the movie theater nervous as shit, like, man, what y'all taking me to this time? Because y'all gonna have me up all night. I'm gonna be sleeping in there with moms again. Because they were just showing me just the scariest shit. So I was like, man, I don't
Thriller
know.
was scaring you.
Thriller tore me in half. I avoided it for years.
They
So
used
when
to be so scared.
Man,
Just
Thriller?
the music, not even the video. I used to have my phone on shuffle and Thriller would come on. He was like, please.
And then Vincent Price coming to the dark 1,000 years.
This was like, please turn it off.
The seal your doom. Don't no kid want to hear that?
His voice was so good during
He was
that
in there
monologue.
like, the seal your doom. He was holding that mic. He had long fingernails. Blood coming out the sides to seal your doom. Man, we was come on, man. What you doing to us?
And also the beginning, like, this has nothing to do with the occult and stuff. You're like, hey, man,
Come on,
why do
man.
you have to have this disclaimer on here?
Thriller tore me up, man.
That's a lot to say,
It
y'all,
is.
to kick it off,
Yeah.
man. It got nothing to do with the occult. Time out.
Wait, why you
Oh.
opening with this?
What we finna watch?
What we getting into? I just want to hear some singing and dancing.
Like,
Oh,
no,
it's gonna
man.
be some singing and
It's
dancing
gonna be different.
from
though.
the grave. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, he only made $20K for that voiceover, but they asked him if he wanted royalties. He said no, pay me up cash.
I know Vincent Price was like,
He was
I'm
pissed
out,
off.
y'all.
Then darkness calls upon the royalties. A midnight crumbs into my account.
man.
You don't know, man. That's why Jason Weaver mama said,
Yep.
give me them
Jason,
royalties.
she was a real one for
Disney
that.
was like, man, you take the million. He's
Man,
like, nah.
we want the
We'll take the royalty.
royalties.
Why's that an option?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to give it to you.
You know who took the back end?
who?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. The original.
Did he?
took back end.
In
Alec,
the first three?
Alec Guinness.
He took back in.
He took back end.
Ethan Hawke takes back end a lot.
He got percentages on that ass.
Dang. You know,
Because he didn't really want to do the movie, which I get.
yeah, because it wasn't what it was until it
Yeah,
was.
you know, going into that in the 70s, like, what kind of shit is this? Yeah, I'll do it, I guess. Yeah, give me this little percentage.
That's what the Sopranos thing said. All them actors was like, HBO, the boxing channel, man, they was on that documentary I was talking about, like, this ain't finna be nothing, but
right.
I'll do it.
It
And then-
changed television.
bro, they were like, we are legit stars.
Yeah.
They thought it would never even come out.
You never know.
They had an open casting call. Like, come over here, and all these Italians came.
That's crazy.
And that's how they got Jenny Sack. It's great.
That's crazy.
It made me want to watch The
I gotta
Sopranos
watch
all
that.
over again.
I love The Sopranos.
I will. My problem is, if I watch that pilot, forget about it. I
Oh, yeah,
got to
I'm
go-
all in.
I got to
One-
see the whole.
one-
That's
I'm
why I
all
can't
in.
go. Wire 2.
I will happily binge.
Man, that Tone, I'll be watching YouTube clips of that show like I'd never seen that. Man, he finna die. Richie with the baseball bat.
The Sopranos is so good, dog.
So
and it makes me
good.
hungry, too.
They
They-
gabagoo, the mozzarella.
Carmela was in that kitchen.
They was going
working it.
ham.
She was cooking.
Never
dog.
died. They made those meals, but the superhero wasn't around, so they lived.
Yeah. You know why they lived? Because the superhero always had beef with them.
Mm,
He was always at odds with Carmela, his daughter, and AJ.
yeah.
AJ got on my goddamn nerves, dog.
He was annoying.
I
man.
hated AJ. Man.
Meadow, I could get.
Meadow, I was feeling sometimes. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're bringing the youth into
Yes.
to challenge him because Tony needed to be challenged.
He did.
AJ wasn't up for the task.
And she asked him straight up if he was in the mob, and he lied.
Yeah.
And she was like,
I appreciate Meadow for being there
Yeah.
to challenge Tony.
she was mad at Carmela though,
Yeah.
but she was never mad at Tony. And it's
No.
like you know what I'm saying? But Carmela complicit too.
Yeah.
She wanted the jewels and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
She did.
She knew what was going on.
She
You
was
got
rocking
the,
the
you got the
shit.
Gumar.
Mhm.
You feel me?
She knew what was going on.
That was crazy. They was just like, you got your little Gumar. They was like, yeah, you know I got the Gumar. I keep her tough. Man, don't let her call the house with the Gumar.
I'm
You
with
got
you,
to put her-
Michelle. Oh, Michelle. I'm with you. Let's binge the show, Michelle. I'm with it, though. We can binge something. We're supposed to finish The Wire, as a matter of fact. We're in season 5. But yes, so what was the one I just picked? The Goonies. We got another one?
That's good. No,
That's it?
that's all I have.
That's all you have?
The hood
For-
classics.
For good measure, we got Juice. We got Malcolm X. We got
I
Boys
am
in the
Malcolm
Hood.
X.
And the new one that a lot of people be like, you ain't seen it? Even though it shouldn't be that surprising. Belly.
Feel like you got to see Belly.
Yeah, because it's like, even though
It's
that
not a
movie
great
didn't
movie,
do
though.
well and it's not a good movie,
It's not a good movie. It's
People still
shot
be
cool
like,
though.
"You
Hype
ain't
Williams
seen
was
it?"
in the walkthrough.
I wish he would have made more movies.
Me
man.
too, man. Music directors make good movies. Spike Jonze was a music director. He was
David
the skate-
Fincher.
David Fincher. Hype Williams. Belly's best thing is how well it was shot.
Yes.
That club scene is referenced in shotless, in color correction videos, in any film people
Beautiful
of all
trash.
colors.
Exactly. Beautiful
Always cite that scene in Belly.
trash. Yeah.
Everybody
I
is
thought
like,
Belly was going to be the best movie I've ever seen. And it was coming on. And then I was like, what the hell is happening right now? It was all over the place.
Africa.
It was like several
F. Gary
different.
Gray was the video director?
Yes. He directed Waterfalls, TLC.
Really?
Mhm.
He directed
Mhm.
The Italian Job.
Yeah. It's a lot. If you look at the resume, which I'm glad IMDb includes music videos now.
Oh, I
You
didn't
can
know.
see a lot of directors directed music
Yeah.
videos before they transition.
Your eye is your eye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Music videos is it's just telling a story.
Mhm.
A movie ain't nothing but a whole bunch of scenes.
And that's what Belly. And that's what Belly feels like. A whole bunch
true.
of scenes.
All right, y'all. This has been the Ball Brothers. Pull up on us.
Pull up on that.
Pull up on us. What was that from? We was promoting
That was for the
tour?
promo.
Pull up on us.
We never did. We never did that city.
Never did it.
Bed bugs.
Paris, man. We're not coming back. We'll be here every week. Bob Brothers show whenever we happen. Go to KevOnStage.com or TonyBaker.com. We're always promoting either the one that's finna come out or the one that's coming out soon. If you like this, you'll like that. And we're gonna be coming to your city soon,
Yes.
relative to when
Be
soon
ready.
is.
And buy
All right,
tickets
y'all.
fast, man.
Bye.